everybody, VRhotlaps here and welcome to the video. Today we have an extraordinary race from the circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia in Spain. It's a great track, it's going to have so much action and I'm quite excited to be bringing this one to you today. But first we're going to talk about some changes that have been made. Firstly, I have a new room. I've got my own sim room. Secondly, there's a new logo. Yes, my logo from however many years old has changed. Ta-da! What do you think, eh? Thank you to my own personal graphic designer. The amazing Inks Art has created me my new logo and I love it. So, on with the facts and figures about the Spanish Grand Prix. Well, situated about 20 miles from the centre of Barcelona, we have this, the circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. What can we say? Well, the distance from pole to turn 1, quite long, 579 metres. The pit lane loss is about 19 seconds for an F1 car, slightly longer probably for this because our cars, well, I don't know actually how that works out, our cars are slower. Anyway, the lap is 2.9 miles. The circuit de Catalonia was built in 1991 and its first use was in the Barcelona 1992 Olympics. This was the finish line for the cycle race. And it's a good place for pre-season testing due to the good downforce package needed to put in a good lap. It does share that privilege with Bahrain, which has slightly better weather. It struggled to attract any kind of decent crowd right up until the rise of Fernando Alonso saw race attendances surge. It's had a few modifications over the years, mainly for safety. Today's race though does enjoy no chicane at the end of the lap, so we've got the two high-speed right-handers which are going to end the lap. Barcelona, amazing city. The Sagrada Familia is the amazing church in the centre. I'm going to go and visit that one day, and then I'm going to go and visit the new camp because that sort of, ticks all of my boxes. Yes, I'm weird, I know. So here we are for the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. I always think I say that wrong. It's Gazoo Racing, not Toyota Gazoo then Racing. It's Toyota Gazoo Racing. So here we are. There's me on pole position. Set a blinding lap. 120. There goes my water bottle. 120.6. My fastest practice time was 1:19.6. I always say you can't quite get as fast as you do during the practices. It's much more on the line, I suppose. Couple of nice liveries there. I like this one actually. Something completely different, but proper good looking. Homer, you're not going to miss you at night, mate. And yeah, just some averages. Nice Ferrari. Oh, we've got Charles Leclerc. Look at that. Charlie Leclerc is actually there. So here we go. We've got VR in the top right. We have got drone shot to start off with. I am unlucky number 13. In a nice Lotus Camel livery. I think Camel were like a pet shop for the Middle East. I think that's what they do. So first corner, look at that, we've got Nicholas Zanif has just punted me off. I got an unsafe rejoin on the track. But I mean, I couldn't really slow down, otherwise I would have spun, so I had to kind of phase it out however I could. Now I'm just getting swallowed up by everybody. That's just disgusting. Go to put power down there and we get sideways. Sawed at the wheel a few times there. Now, that's because I've got damage. And that was the first time I realised it. So kind of in this situation now, I know I've got to give out. And I actually left so much room on the inside thinking that they would hopefully hit the apex. You'll see it here. Look how much room I leave on the inside. I've got two car whips on the inside of me. And then I go to turn thinking, but look how far wide they are. There was nowhere for me to go. And disaster. No wonder they gave me unlucky number 13 because I am now last. So this is the air intake above the driver's head. So Nicholas Zanif punted me big time. Kind of, you have to accept that, Nicholas. You just done me dirty. And you can see as I'm coming around this corner, big red arrow is going to symbolise damage. I've got front wing, rear wing and the 2 rear wheels all sporting damage. That's why I am so slow, because in the first moment I realise it is now when I go full throttle. Good save though, look at that for a save. Sawed up the wheel 4 times, but I'm in trouble now and I know I'm in trouble. So take it nice and easy around the outside, because you know I can't defend, I'm too slow. Surprised it took him that long to get past me, and you can see what happens here. I mean, there's just, you know, they were so far off the apex, you could have thrown a boomerang away and it would have come back within that gap. It was so huge. So anyway, we're last. So we're going to go on board in the VR. Now I remember at the time, I was actually not at all pissed off. I was obviously disappointed, but I didn't actually rage on this at all. There goes my first place. Mikey, he started in 3rd. He must have got damage from hitting me and then everyone else. And if you go off the track there, dude, you've got to go slow for a few corners to sort of clean your tyres up. So here we go then. Start of lap 2. That shot, great shot. And we're going to go to overhead cam, well, overhead box cam with the TV highlights in the corner. I opted for it this way because the action's going to come thick and fast. If you look down in the little box, no contact here. It was very close, but no contact. Well done, Chupa. Thank you for the race clean. And we've got Nook, public enemy number 1 in front of me, Nicholas Sanif. Bye, big block. That's 2 down. Well, 3 technically, because I overtook the Ferrari of Mac, whatever his name was. Another one. Look at the difference a good exit makes. Again, no contact down the inside. I did leave him room on the outside. I looked in my mirror cheeky. This was very close. If we did touch, it was so minor because I did pull out, but I didn't want to get stuck behind him, because if you're behind someone there around that corner, you need so much downforce to stick that corner. If you're caught in someone else's dirty air, you don't make the turn. So, and I didn't want that. And they had a penalty, so you know, I kind of just thought, no, I'm going through, and you know, I don't know that we actually did touch. It was close, but I did pull out of it anyway. You know, just, anyone knows my driving, I don't want to drive dirty, not at all. Sort of hanging it wide here because I don't want to get caught in the turbulence, so taking the wider line allows me to stay on the throttle longer. That's doing a good job. Oh, excuse me, I need some water. And again, good exit. Fair play to Chris. Left me room on the inside, I left him room on the exit. No contact again. Looked in my mirror there, I saw I was clear, so I sort of maintained the normal line. Slight correction mid-corner there. Okay. Drink time over. I much prefer it with those 2 last corners being the high-speed version. Alex is pitting early for the mediums. Or is he getting rid of the mediums, maybe? I mean, I ran a tyre strat a few times and I worked out, for my driving style, 12 laps on the softs was my limit, because after that I started to lose time. At lap, oh, look at this, this is a great overtaking move, even if I do say so myself. Look, got the power down nice and did M&M. 2 trailer park girls go ready outside. Nicely down the inside, sort of hanging it a little bit wide, a little bit like tight on the inside. Just didn't want to, you know, give them a sniff that maybe they could come back at me. And really what you're seeing is kind of like the story of my race. I was following Nicholas, and obviously with what happened at T1, it's happened. I can't change that. All I can do is what I'm doing, which is try. But they was putting in a pretty good pace, to be honest with you. And to a degree, as much as I want to just do my fastest possible laps, you've got to margin and factor in that margin of error, which you can't afford to lose now. So I'm happy just sort of following them around at the moment. And we've got a split because we are going to run the lap times for consistency. I know one or two of you do like this, so we keep doing it. Not the most consistent of laps, but not bad. Not bad at all, really. So we're up to lap 12 and we're up to 4th. So we've overtaken a couple. This is what it's like in VR. This is a hot pit entry. Okay, this is what it's like for hot pit entry. Make as much time as possible. No contact on the outside, but I was millimetres off of that wall. So yeah, that's a hard pit entry. So now we've got the two Greeks in front, Nicholas and Gmore. So Gmore I did overtake. He made a mistake coming off the last corner, and we're going forward through the laps, so things are going to even themselves out. Now Gmore is in the front. I know he hasn't pitted yet, so I class myself as being a net third at this point. And to be honest with you, after the way that the race had panned out, I was kind of thinking third, I can live with that because it wasn't my fault. I'm up with the two cars in front of me. You know, I'm happy with third. So 2 laps left, and we're going to enjoy 2 laps of VR. If you notice on my HUD there, on my head-up display there, the top right of that is the overtake button, the boost. And you can see I've just saved a little bit of it. And that's going to come into play. As we follow Nicholas still. Now I think he cut this corner a bit much, because what do I see when I get down to the hairpin? He's only gone and got himself a penalty. Now as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, this is game on. We are game on right now. So this is like, right, last lap, out the window goes like the let's take it easy, let's not crash game plan, let's go for it. Hooking up, no let up, hooking it up. Can't go too early on the boost, otherwise he'll lose it like in acceleration. I needed to reach almost top speed, then I boosted just so that I reach a higher top speed down here. Look at the difference that makes. You can see I'm leaning so hard now because I want the car to turn that I'm almost phasing out of VR. So because of the G's, it's like what happens in an aircraft when you pull too many G's and you hit the blackout zone. That's what's happening because I'm pulling so many G's. So you can see, look, he's gone wide, the pressure's on, he's under pressure now. And he's still not hitting the apex. Oh, he gets a bit loose. So here, not my proudest moment. Look, I tapped him. I went to go down the inside, I have looked it back and he just squirted over to the left. Now I did actually pull out of it and brake at the same time, and we still just touched. It was a tiny tap, but he was going to lose a half second there anyway, so I would have probably gone past him. But I've put this with, after what happened at the very first corner, I don't mind the fact that he only got a very light tap at the end of the race. I think that's kind of karmic fairness, and I can sleep well at night because it wasn't deliberate. That's not my bag. I don't want to do that on purpose. But after the race, the way that went, only 3.7 seconds behind first, considering the start. I'm well chuffed with that. I'm happy. I thought I did well. So something quite funny happened just before I started making this recording. I was on Reddit and someone was asking for players to play ACC as in a racing team, and I'm interested in that. Now, I haven't got any ACC videos, but I'm not bad at ACC. It's like this, it's slightly harder, but you know, I'm not too bad at racing. And the post was like, it doesn't need any speed, isn't important, just got to have a sense of humour. So I directed the person to look at my YouTube channel. I said, you know, look, at the moment I'm more focused on GT7, but you know, you'll get an idea of how fast I am. And he come back and said, oh, well, I can't see how fast you are on ACC if you haven't got any ACC videos. I said, well, I thought fast or speed wasn't important. I said to them, look, this is how I'm racing at the moment. My regional ranking for Europe, Middle East and Africa is 91st in this division. So I'm not no slouch. And he said, nah, I don't think you're a good fit for us. Well, let me tell you, my friends, you're wrong. You're not a good fit for me. Because I know you don't want me there because I'm faster than you. Boom. Thank you for watching. Take care. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. All the help we get is greatly appreciated. Hopefully we can grow together. Be good, stay cool, bye bye.